Yehovah, Svaot, Elohim, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me, and lead me, and cover me, and stir me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, nail, behold. 2 Samuel chapter 10. Sometime later, when the king of the people of Ammon died, his son Hanan became king in his place. David said, I will show grace to Hanan, the son of Nachash, as his father showed grace to me. So David sent his servants to pass him a message of comfort concerning his father. David's servants entered the territory of the people of Ammon, but the leaders of the people of Ammon said to Hanan, their lord, do you really think David is honoring your father by sending people to comfort you? Hasn't David actually sent his servants to you in order to look the city over, reconnoiter it, and overthrow it? So Hanan took David's servants, shaved off half their beards, cut off their clothes halfway up to their buttocks, and then sent them away. On hearing how they had been treated, David sent a delegation to meet them, because the men had been deeply humiliated. The king said, stay in Jericho until your beards have grown back, and then return. Aware that they were utterly abhorrent to David, the people of Ammon sent and hired 20,000 Aram foot soldiers from Beet Rechov and Zovah, the king of Maachah, with 1,000 men and 12,000 soldiers from Tov. When David heard of it, he sent Joab with his entire army of trained soldiers. The army of Ammon came out and went into battle formation at the entrance to the city gate. The men of Aram from Zovah and Rechov, and the men of Tov and Maachah were by themselves in the open countryside. When Joab saw that he would be fighting on two fronts, ahead and behind, he chose the best troops of Israel to deploy against Aram, while the rest of the army he put under the command of Avishai, his brother, to deploy against the army of Ammon. He said, if Aram is too strong for me, you help me. But if the army of Ammon is too strong for you, then I will come help you. Take courage, and let's be strong for the sake of our people in the cities of our God. May Yehovah do what seems good to him. So Joab and the people with him went to battle Aram, and they fled before him. When the people of Aram saw that Aram had fled, they likewise fled before Avishai, retreated into the city. Joab returned from the people of Ammon and went to Jerusalem. When Aram saw that Israel had gotten the better of them, they gathered themselves together. Hadadazir sent and brought out the people of Aram who lived beyond the Euphrates River. They came to Helam with Shovach, the commander of Hadadazir's army, at their head. It was reported to David, so he gathered all Israel together, crossed the Jordan, and came to Helam. Aram deployed themselves against David and fought him. But Aram fled before Israel. David killed 700 chariot drivers and 40,000 horsemen from Aram. He struck Shovach, the commander of their army, so that he died there. When all Hadadazir's vassal kings saw that they had been defeated by Israel, they made peace with Israel and became their subjects. So Aram was afraid to help the people of Ammon anymore. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this interesting 10th chapter of 2 Samuel? We can aim to show grace to those around us. Aim to first think the best in a new situation. Fight for the humiliated. Take courage, be strong, and trust in Yehovah to do what seems good to him. Trust in Yehovah to fight your battles. Unite the people of Yehovah. Aim to be at peace with those in your life. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can encourage and trust and obey in Yehovah. Bear one another's burdens. We can show grace and fight for those you love. Produce spiritual fruit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. We'll end with the Aaronic blessing using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete.